June was good. June of Wrath. Oh yeah, June of Wrath. I had another inquiry for you. Some more sprite work. I wanted you to smoothen out that Masogi with Evil Ryu too. I want to talk to you about that. Like the animations on his Masogi chop attack. V trigger 2. Yeah, I want to commission you to smoothen that attack out if you can. But yeah, this video is about well, in this live I'm going to talk about addressing Sabastian. Sabastian is one of the notorious, infamous Eichmann dude that was talking about what Mugen can't do, and Eichmann is all this, and Eichmann is all that. Mugen ain't this, and Mugen ain't that. First of all, I'm going to start off by saying this. You ain't all that, Sebastian. You ain't all this. You can't do this, and you can't do that. Yeah, cool. June of Wrath. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, this would be simple. Because you know his Masogi is not a lot of sprites. It's just that it need to be smoothened out. If you could, I would preferably you just sprite over Akuma's Masogi or whatever. That's what everybody else did. Shit, that's what Capcom did. The same Masogi from CVS 2 they used in Street Fighter 5, but they added a new twist in it. They put some more animation when it on his hand touching the ground, like he actually chops the ground now when he land in Street Fighter 5. But the base sprites are CVS animations that they used even in Street Fighter 5. But yeah. Well, yeah, Sebastian, I'm going to go ahead and say that to you, that you ain't all that. The bull Sebastian, he came on my live stream or whatever, and he addressed the comments that I made in my last live stream. And he went on to say that he tried to correct himself by saying he's not a liar. He never said that Mugen can't emulate splash effects like Eichmann can. He never said that. And all of that. But my comments, I was just addressing him lying. Because he made a video talking about new splash effects. New Eichmann splash effects. Mugen can't do this in his video or whatever. And I'm like, Sebastian, what's good with you? Why would you just make a video lying about that? Then I went on to post the proof that he was lying or whatever by showing him that, of course, the program can do that. Why wouldn't the program not be able to do that? And he tried to say, oh no, I didn't mean like that. I meant universally. You can't universally add things. It's a fake, it's a fake, it's a fake way that you add those effects in there. Mugen can't handle stage effects. It's not real. You're not really adding stage effects in there. I'm like, bro, you should have thought about all that before you made the comments that you made on your video or whatever. He dipped as soon as you showed it. I remember. Yeah. Yeah, he did do that. As soon as I showed the evidence, the bull Sebastian rolled out or whatever. As soon as I showed the evidence, he rolled out. But he came back later on in the stream and uh, he watched it and caught it. That's how he was able to come into my stream and comment on that. But let me get to my video on where he pulled that nonsense. But it's funny though because he actually, the boy Sebastian actually deleted his comments off the live stream when I started commenting back because he started saying all this slick shit, and I responded to him, and he actually deleted his own comments that he posted on my live stream. But yeah, I'm pulling that live stream up now. But another thing I was saying, I mentioned this in my Mugen Programming Academy. We just had a class this past Saturday, and it was pretty cool. I was telling the guys in the class that Swagger Kings, what's going on? I was telling the guys in the during the class that it's not about the program. When it comes to programming, it's not about a program that you're using. So you got these Eichmann dudes talking about some Eichmann can't do, Mugen can't do this, Mugen can't do that. Eichmann is the superior engine, is this, is that. Anybody who's saying stuff like that, they don't have
any what? Rice pigeon?
Their programming skills aren't all that. It's that, and also they're lazy. Because you're looking for a shortcut, you're looking for a way around life. There is no way around life, nigga. The only way is straightforward and getting through it. That's it. And more than likely, the majority of the guys that say Mugen Eichmann is a superior program and Mugen can do this and Mugen can't do that are guys that are they was unsuccessful in a lot of shit that they was trying to do. So they hurried up and ran to the damn Mugen engine, to the Eichmann engine, and tried to restart their projects or their work or whatever they was trying to do there, and thought they was going to have some greater success or some different success. All right, cool, Swagger. They thought they was going to have some greater success or some different success, better success with the Eichmann program. And come to find out, ain't shit happen. Because as you can see, nothing, nothing advanced is happening. You don't see any crazy work being done in the Eichmann program. What in that goddamn program that you see is advanced right now? Not really much. Everything that they already done in Eichmann that's quote unquote advanced, I've already done it. Long before they even thought about achieving some shit like that. I've been done it. In the program. They late. I done been achieved everything that they were trying to do. So that beat 'em up shit that people are showing, well, that little 2D game, that little 2D platform game that they showing, I've been doing shit like that before they even got there. And I did that with the Mugen engine. Just showing people it's not about the program. It's all about how good you are in that specific field. How much knowledge that you've accumulated in that field. That's what that's about. I don't have nothing to do with, oh, the program's doing this, the program can do that. What these programs are doing is they're creating built-in shortcuts to be able to do things. That's what the programs are doing. And that's essentially why everybody hopped over to the Eichmann or whatever. And all of those programs, Unity, Unreal, and the others, they just have more mechanics. They have built-in mechanics that allow you to do preset shit. That's it. So it ain't anything more advanced. It ain't nothing that can do that the other programs can't do in terms of a 2D aspect. In terms of what a fighting game can do, character base, or anything 2D. You don't have to be a fighting game. Any 2D video game in general. All that does is a lot of the programs, they have shortcuts in them. And so Eichmann is one of those programs where they've been working on it and they've been adding hard-coded shortcuts or whatever to where things are basically hard-coded. Things that you would individually code, they got it hard-coded in there so you don't have to directly program it yourself. So that's essentially what they were doing with that program. So Bull Sebastian got all happy and jolly because I guess he found a quote-unquote achievement where you could, where he was able to emulate splash effects. I guess he found out he mastered how to program splash effects onto the stages or whatever. And he made a video talking about, yeah, this is what Eichmann can do. New splash effects, not possible in Mugen, and stupid stuff like that. Then I come and stumbles across the video. I'm like, what? Sebastian, do you have any idea that niggas been doing this since day one? What are you talking about? You just sitting up there just lying for no reason. But I got the video up. I'm gonna go to the comments, but I believe the boy Sabastian deleted his own comments because he knew he was on some real stupid stuff, acting real stupid. See where Sabastian popped in and just start acting crazy. That was funny. Yeah, I think he removed his comments as I started addressing him and other people started commenting against him. Like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? He showed you in a video where it was possible. Why are you still commenting about anything? Just admit that you were wrong and keep it moving. And he actually said, oh, I will, he said, oh, I'm willing to negotiate with anybody to get to the bottom of the issue. And a couple of people jumped in, as you can see, 38 comments, but all Sebastian comments are gone because he erased his comments because people start seeing what he was saying on the live stream. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? And he ultimately deleted his comments. What's up, Yui? I thought these was handled already. Yeah, it wasn't. It was. I handled it, but Sebastian came back days later, and he commented on my video talking crazy, just saying I'm wrong. And he actually talked about how I was trying to show in my video that the splash effects was possible, but the reason why I was having trouble doing so was because the program can't really do it. That's why I didn't know how to do it myself. It took me a long time just to even bring out any effects or whatever. But I told him in a video, it took me like 2 minutes just to show the proof because I haven't touched splash effects in so long that it was crazy. But I'm going to redo it again accurately and show that it ain't about nothing. But it's all about when it comes to programming, it's not about how much you know. You can know every single goddamn term there is in programming. You can been studying them same terms for 10 years. And you're not going to achieve anything great. You're going to keep running into walls if you're not good at problem solving. If you are a problem solver and you know how to resolve issues and you can think of solutions and come up and produce solutions, that's when you're able to do things. That's when you're able to progress. That's when you're able to make things come to life because you know what you want to do. But if you cannot produce the solution to what you want to do, you can't bring it to fruition. You know what you want to do, you know how to do it, but you cannot write the solution out in terms of programming. This is the error that everybody has been having in programming in general, not no Guggenheim stuff. Just general programming. People, a lot of people aren't problem solvers, but they're smart though. But when it comes to solving problems and creating solutions, they struggle with that, or they're just not that high up with that. That's what they really need to work on. Because with a little bit of programming knowledge, mixed with really knowing how to problem solve, you can do a lot with a little bit of knowledge, but you know how to problem solve real good, and you know how to create solutions, you can do it. Because all programming is numbers. It's just a bunch of numbers. How you write those numbers out. Are you writing those numbers out in an efficient way, an efficient enough way to where whatever you're doing will flow the way that you want it to flow? That's what it's about. And that's a problem solving case. You know what you want to do, but the problem is you don't know how to write the solution out to what you want to do properly. That's where you're struggling at. So these guys, they ran to other programs, any program they can find, hoping that they can get a shortcut. And that's with things like OpenBOR, if y'all have ever heard of that. That's the birth of OpenBOR. The birth of OpenBOR was people that were interested in creating beat 'em up 8-bit, 16-bit style games, projects. They kept hitting walls in terms of programming with the programs that they were using. So they devised a way to develop a program that simply deals with that type of stuff. So they created all of these shortcuts and just hard coded things to where they developed an engine that's specifically designed for beat 'em ups only. So the beat 'em up format is already programmed within the engine. They programmed the beat 'em up style inside of the engine on a hard coded level. So now, since the groundwork is already laid, All they got to do is minor programming now because all of the main systems are hard coded. So whatever they had to figure it out, they figured it out and then hard coded it into the program. So now you can just go ahead and just do some minor edits. Now it's just connect the pieces now, just putting the puzzle pieces together because the programming is already done. It's already hard coded in. So now it's just what you call it. It's just shortcuts now. You just click on how you want your character to move. You click on the style of the movement. You click on the way that they jump. You click on how fast they're gonna run. You click on the stage that they're going to be on. You click on the transitions that's going to happen. You click on how the transitions are going to happen. Like transition into another stage, transition into a KO, transition into a stage clear. You just click on the transition to that now. That's what they have done with that Open BOR shit and these other programs. The only cool thing that Eichmann has over Mugen is online. That's it. Other than online, the program is still horrible. It's a horrible program. It's a hybrid of Mugen in the first place. It's not even its own program. So that means, had not Mugen exists, there would be no Eichmann. There would be no such thing as an Eichmann if Electbyte have not developed Mugen, because Eichmann is a hybrid of that. What is a hybrid? Something that's born from something that already exists. Something that has the essence of its existence come from that before it. It's a hybrid. It's basically a copy. If anybody heard of the game Hybrid Heaven on N64, it was about clones and shit. Just clones trying to take over the planet and turn all the human beings into hybrids and have hybridized copies of all of the humans. Just a copy. That's what Eichmann is. Eichmann is a forged version of Mugen. That's why when you open the shit up, it looked just like Mugen. It even got the title Mugen on the base program. It says Mugen on the front joint. Like if anybody remember the throwback Win Mugen, the throwback Win Mugen display or whatever, Eichmann has that same shit on it. It doesn't have its own slogan. It has the base Mugen stuff. Even in the data folders and all that shit is all a Mugen setup. But yeah, let me pick out Sabastian video so everybody can see where he just pretty much made a fool of himself. And all of the guys that people know of, Kamikaze, Jesuszilla, all of those, the biggest names in that movie community, a lot of them quit. Well, they stopped using the Mugen engine. They went over to the Eichmann engine. And as you can see, since they've been over there, what have they done? It will never be over because Ike is such a man-child that he will continue to make these pointless rants. If the rant was so pointless, you wouldn't be here to see what it's about. So obviously you're interested in my content. You want to hear my voice. You want to see what I'm doing. Shit that I do stimulates you and entertains you. It keeps you on your toes. That's why you're showing up to my shit. If my content was so trash and I was so lame, trust me, you wouldn't be here. My viewer count would say 0. Nobody would be here. Because I'm not interesting. There's nothing cool about me. or nothing I say or nothing I do. Nobody would care. But that don't seem to be the case. And this is not a rant. I'm not ranting about anything. I'm just addressing some comments that was made. That's all. You'll know when I'm ranting about something. But yeah, what has everybody that went over to the Eichmann engine? What have they done since they've been over there? They ain't done shit. Whatever they did do, they could have did it on the program that they was already doing. But they rage quit it and it was like the magic line is, oh, that engine, it's out. It's an outdated engine. It can't do this. It can't do that. Oh, I would have did this and did that, but the engine isn't advanced enough. The engine is too weak. It can't handle so and so. I'm like, no, it ain't shit wrong with the engine. It's you. You are ignorant. Ignorant means not knowing. You lack the knowledge necessary to complete whatever it is that you're trying to complete. That's why you're still over there on that program and you haven't done anything yet. They over there trying to emulate my Marvel's Capcom 2 game, and they over here talking about some all of my comments, well, all of my forums, and I ain't even talking about my Marvel 2. I'm talking about something totally different. Yeah, his Marvel vs. Capcom 2 game, it still has yet to be released. It's been superseded by Eichmann Go. Nobody worried about it. No, my shit ain't superseded by no damn Eichmann Go. Walrus Louie and all them clowns over there still trying to emulate what I've done, and they still struggling. Years and years and years later, they still struggling on that shit. They still scratching their heads. How did he do this? How did he pull that off? How's that possible? I thought Mugen couldn't do it. What's going on? But they made some progress. They got some life bars going on over there. They got a 3v3 tag system that I've seen. That's trash. It ain't even done. The farthest they came was actually getting 3 characters, all 6 characters to respond individually. But in terms of the actual Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tag setup, nah, they haven't achieved it. That shit's horrible looking. Horrible looking. That shit's trash. And the sad part about it is they never going to achieve it. That's why they rage quit it out. What?
Where's downstairs watching TV?
Yeah. They still haven't achieved a damn thing. That Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that supposedly superseded whatever that shit's supposed to mean. My Marvel 2 remake, that shit is horrible. Terrible. That shit sucks. And I'm not even hating on them niggas. I'm not even hating on nothing that they done. Cause I'm just not a hating dude. Like, I don't even care. Yeah. Let me find Sebastian shit. But no, Sebastian came on my video talking stupid after it was already over. He came like 3, 4 days later. Sebastian came like 3, 4 days later after the fact. All right, here we go. Just having a little bit of interruptions. Children not wanting to go to sleep. All right, I'm back again. But yeah, here it go right here. This what y'all man's Sebastian said on the video though.
Round one. Fight.
As you can see, shit all splashing around, whatever. Universal multi-version water splash effects. Mugen Eichmann Go. Why do you have it in why do you have Mugen in this title? Then turn around and says, so pretty much ready. Eichmann Go only. Mugen can't pull this off. But then he got Mugen in his title. Just for no reason. Here he is right here. Look at him. Your man's Sebastian Vasquez Ferrero, or whatever his name is. Universal multi-version water splash effects. Mugen Go. Mugen Eichmann Go. Then he goes on to say, so pretty much ready. Eichmann Go only. Mugen can't pull this off. Just foolishness. That's what your man said, but I'll just quickly go over to what I was doing earlier. Let's see if that's true. Bahrain Tekken 7. I mean, as you can see, we got splash effect working. And that's pretty clear. My last video, I showed you I had it in use. But I got it on my Bahrain that I edited. Tutorial Bahrain. I just hooked him up and made him super clear because Bahrain is my main character in Tekken 7. Tutorial is going to get him a lot better. But what I'm going to quickly do is, I'm going to just quickly go ahead and take the splash effects off of his kick, one of his kicks, just to show how simple it is. You just saw it. So now you see this heavy kick that I'm throwing out. It's called the splash effects. When he throw that heavy kick out, but I'll just erase the code that I added. So when you see him throw that heavy kick out, you're not going to see no splash effects. Because I erased it. Real simple. See? No splash effects on the heavy kick. Now I'm gonna just undo what I did and bring the splash effects back.
I won't hold back.
Oh, there we go. Splash effects again. See it like that. See that, Sabastian? I don't know why you would say something like that. Mugen can't pull that off. Mugen can't pull off a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 remake that the world's still waiting to see. How about that? That's what it can't pull off. See, you can't pull stuff like this off, Sabastian. That's why you ran over to IKEA, because you didn't realize that you are not sufficient enough in problem solving when it comes to programming. Yeah, you know basic code, you learn basic stuff, but you have a very bad resolve rate in the things that you're doing. You can't resolve issues that you run into or whatever. Simple issues that you run into, you can't resolve them. So you went over to a different program, hoping that you're able to resolve the issue. Well, not resolve the issue, but you believe that the program is more sufficient there. So that's what you did. You're like, oh, this program is more sufficient. You can do splash effects. You can do this. You can do that there. Mugen can't do that, but you can do it there. Not realizing that it doesn't matter what program you use. That's why in my last live stream, when I showed you how to add splash effects or whatever, I did all of that with the notepad to let you and the viewers know, any upcoming programmers or whatever, know, further proof that it's not about a program, it's about what you can do. It's all about what you can do. took the splash effects off of his jump up. So every time he jump up, there's no splash effects. And I'm about to take it off when he lands. So whenever he jump up and land, it ain't gonna be no splash effects no more because I just took them off. See? Now when he jump up, there are no splash effects when he jump up vertically. Or when he lands, no splash effects because I took them away. See, Sabastian didn't know about that. So that's why he titled his video that Mugen can't pull this off, while actually putting Mugen inside of the very same title that you said you credited the engine, and then you dissed the engine right after you credited the engine. But not hating on Sabastian, I don't know him. I don't really care. I'm simply addressing his comments that he made towards me. But as you all saw, splash effects are very much possible. And as I showed in my last live stream, Electro been doing that shit years ago. And not just splash effects, Electro been doing all types of insane shit. Craziness, crazy coolness that he been doing. And further demonstrating it's not about the damn engine. It's about what you are capable of doing. It's about how smart you are. It's about your IQ level. You can read all of the books in the world. You can go to all of the programming schools that you want. If you don't have a good resolve rate and you are not good at problem solving, you are going to struggle with doing whatever it is that you're trying to do in terms of programming. You're going to struggle with that. You're going to struggle with it. Yeah. And let me go look at some other stuff before I close my stream out. And look at some more foolishness. Yeah, I left the after I posted my Programming Academy link in the MFG, I rolled out because everybody just started talking stupid. Well, most of the people was talking stupid there. There was other people interested, other people talking crazy, but come back, 14 notifications of dudes just piled up saying all this stuff. But let's go back and see what they were saying after I left. You can get hit with a steel baseball bat at his left point. Just stop responding to him, dude. He wasn't even responding to me because I didn't even say anything. I said, if anybody's serious about learning and can't afford to pay, personally PM me here on, drop up in my Discord, drop the link there. It's on my YouTube channel. PM me here or drop in my Discord. The link is on my YouTube channel. I'll make his teeth for you. That's what I said. And his response was, you can get hit with a steel baseball bat at that point, and you still won't get it. So he couldn't have been responding to me, because I wasn't even saying anything to him. Are you serious? As long as I remember, if you are using CatCom or SNK characters, you can't get paid by that because copyright thing, whatever that means. Dude is still, dude, this is coding in general, bad coding, but nothing specific. And the same guy just spamming comments. You like just email spam and shit. Just keep seeing the same shit over and over. You like Agent Smith from Matrix. Just same spamming the same dude. Every respawn is him and shit. Smith, 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 Smith. Take him out. Run downstairs. Smith right there. Take Smith out. Go all the way to the relocate to a different area in the city. Smith come out the damn door as soon as you get on the train. Smith walk down the steps. Just spamming Smith, Smith, Smith. Like, damn. Like his legend is the best. Used to pay him once and he made flawless template for online characters. Appreciate that. And Shadow. Hey, when you get your first paycheck, put it towards photoshopping skills. That's an absolutely terrible edit. IKEISLEGEND is the best. Oh, they was upset about that. About Shadow. When I take a short look in that video, the character seems messy and unstable. Heck, I can see him duplicate from I can honest question, does the shadow guy happen to the thread? Trying expressions. Usually watches tutorials to learn mostly. The only problem is using the sprite sheet instead. I'm actually starting the question. Yeah, they actually still came in and spammed comments. I was long gone, like from the fourth page probably I was gone. Yeah, I was gone from the fourth page. Wow. And they were still spammed. I've been gone. I glitched out. Cyanide decided I'm going to retroactively help over the years. If I've ever helped you out, blah. Well, Cyanide being sarcastic, for all the people that you help out, Cyanide, I don't see where your goddamn help contributed to the community yet, because I don't see shit but Pot's characters. So if that's what you help people do, you wasted your time, your breath, and your efforts. Because anybody can do that. You helped niggas make Pot's characters, I don't see what your help contributed to, bud. Can you teach me how to make guilty gear? I'm good with that. Anyone else maybe with that money? Cyanide. Cyanide will update his Blackheart. Cyanide did a Blackheart? I bet you that shit is terribly trash. I bet you it's 100% trash. Nowhere near the source accurate Blackheart from Marvel Superheroes. I bet you it's not like that. Because if it was, I would know about it. If Cyanide made a Blackheart that was worth looking at, I would know about it. Every source accurate character in this community that's 90% and up in accuracy toward the game that it's from, that I play, I know about it. And I would know about that damn Blackheart if he did one. Milford, don't listen to these haters, Ike. Who are they? Who do they think they are? Potts, Rice Pitching? Who are these nobodies in the face of Ike? Kudo or Satsu? Yeah, Milford. Yeah, Potts, Rice Pigeon. Who are these names? They names don't compare to nothing I've done. Potts just made some cool CVS edits. Rice Pigeon just made some hentai children. Some hentai flying girl characters. That's all he did. But I do like Mei Ling. Mei Ling is tough. But in terms of programming, that shit that Rice Pigeon did is not trash, though. It's not trash, but it ain't extraordinary. You made flying, glittering Sailor Moon girls. Like, what the hell is that? I mean, you made a couple of young men happy with that, but that ain't, in terms of what I've done, no, that ain't nowhere near shit that I've done. I created my own engine, my own beat 'em up engine outside of OpenBOR. I created my own OpenBOR that can't be emulated by none of you. So, can you teach me how to code bouncing projectiles? Yeah, Big Russ. I can show you how to code bouncing projectiles. I don't know if you're being sarcastic there, but even if you are, I really can show you that, Big Russ. And I can do a lot more than you. Look me up, Big Russ. You ain't on my level. That shit that you done did, a little small shit that you put out, that's kid games, dog. So you coming on a post of somebody that you don't even know what you're getting yourself into. You jumping on the bandwagon and get yourself jammed on and jammed up because you see everybody else on the bandwagon. You don't even know what you're getting into. But yeah, hit me up, Big Russ. I'll show you how to code bouncing projectiles. I'll make you the same offer I made. Nah, Rice Pigeon. You don't know how to code no damn bouncing projectiles. Y'all still struggling on how to make fireballs bounce back and forth off of barriers and shit. Like when Rugal throw a barrier out and a projectile, he send your projectile at you with his little evil barrier. Y'all still struggling on that. Every thread I create turns into this madness. That's because I'm a G. And I'm just a popular guy in the community. That's all. I'm just somebody that everybody likes. That's why that happens. What if I paid you to be my student? What if instead I paid you to be my student? I mean, if you had some information to that you could administer that's of use, yeah. I'm all for learning new stuff, but I know you don't know anything. Watch when I click on your channel, watch what I see. Nothing, all non-constructive shit when I get there, watch. Look at that. He said, pay me to be a student. All non-constructive shit, look at it. I'm not even gonna click on nothing, it ain't even worth my click. But look at that, all non-constructive meme lord shit. So, I mean, you don't know anything. Well, ask Cyanide. Cyanide been around for a while. He said he been helping people out. It looks like that's what he helped you do. Taught you how to be a damn meme lord. Just clicked on your content. That's what I seen. I'd rather buy some boxes of pizza. I'm either not known or not liked by most of the people like in the comments. I'll stick to replicating and editing. Yeah, stick to whatever it is that you're good at. That's the wave. But yeah, Sebastian, you lied. You were wrong. And y'all see how splash effects work and any other effect. But if you intelligent and you know how to create resolutions, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Let me go to my shit real quick. End it off with my stuff. But for all y'all that's listening, that's trying to learn something and actually trying to do something and go forward, it doesn't matter what program you use. It's not the program that does the work. It's you doing the work. The moment you have to type something out and write something out, that's you doing the work. Now, if you ain't got to type nothing or write anything, or do anything, then you can say it's the program. Blast Castro, what's up? You can say it's the program if you're not typing, but if you have to type code and lay out code, that's you. So how can you say, why would you, when you get stuck at a wall, you would say, oh, the program can't do this. If it wasn't for the program, I will be able to do this, I will be able to do that. Everything that you've done thus far, you did. It ain't got shit to do with the program. It's you. You ran into a problem. Simply create a resolution to the problem that you ran into. It may take a while, and if it's taking a while, it's because you're insufficient in the knowledge. That's what that means. If it's taking a while, it's because you're insufficient in the knowledge. That's why it's taking you a while. Not because, oh, the program is insufficient, I gotta get me a better program so I could do X, Y, Z. No. That's you. You need to learn. You need to practice your problem solving. And as you continue to practice your problem solving, get better at problem solving, you're going to be good. It's my little shoot 'em up game that I got in development. It's going to be a Resident Evil shoot 'em up, because I was always interested in shit like that. Stages, home plots or whatever. They have a nice little color up here, custom light bars. Some classic Resident Evil stuff, like some herbs, ammo count, gun types, stuff like that. Some screen transitions in there. All of that. But as you can see with this, this is running on the Mugen engine.
Game over.
Pretty much moving in a beat 'em up style format on the stage. He's jumping, he's not falling through the floor, he's not glitchy in no way. You can tell that it's just a project that's in early development. Not a lot of stuff there, not too much blood.
You're small time.
One stage they on a rooftop or whatever, but this is done with the Mugen engine. And this is one of my earlier projects, but one of my main projects that I'm working on is my Streets of Rage remake. I'm remaking the first stage of Streets of Rage 2. And my reason for doing that was when I put the engine together, I wanted to prove to myself that the engine could actually do such a thing. And I said, if I'm able to fully go through the first stage of Streets of Rage 2, then it's complete. I mean, all of the elements that needs to be in a standard beat 'em up like that, they all work. They all are accurate. Which would be this right here. But yeah, also done on the beat 'em up. Also done on the Mugen engine. Not any Eichmann engine or any other engine. chose Mugen because it don't matter what it was. That's not what it's about. And this was the first shit that you really been seeing in Mugen beat 'em up wise. But see, with stuff like this, people would use something like OpenVOR to make something like this because OpenVOR is preset for all beat 'em up style mechanics. It's all program was developed in that way to strictly only support users. But when Electbyte and them was making this program, they said that there may in the future be a different style. They said it may be a different game type style, not just a fighting game type of mode. They said it was gonna be a different mode in the future. Everybody stay tuned or whatever. And they didn't even realize how much they've done with this engine themselves, because this literally this program already has the ability to do anything 2D wise. Anything 2D wise, this program can do. So whatever you can think of that's on a 2D, that's in 2D format, this program can do it. As you can see right here is what I'm doing. It's all about your resolve rate, your problem solving skills. How good are you at problem solving in terms of programming? Numbers. How well can you write out solutions to problems? Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you can think of doing, you can do it.
Round 2, fight.
Whatever it is that you out there thinking about doing, you can do. And let me go to that real quick. Let me go to where Electbyte in their notes, like when you first download their engine, they tell you all about it or whatever. I think that part is in the configuration where they mentioned that Versus was the only supported type of mode. So they hinted that they was even working on different modes beyond standard Versus modes. Yeah, that's what these guys did. Let me see, set the modif. Rules. Keep this at Versus. This is the only option supported for now. Yeah. This is the only option supported for now. So they like hinting that they may go forth even with other modes or whatever. That's what they was planning on doing. But it was already possible. You was able to do different modes already. Because that's beyond beat 'em up style fighting is beyond standard 2v2 fighting. That's far beyond that. It's pretty much more of an advanced system, because It's beyond up, down, left, and right. You pretty much all over the screen doing all types of stuff. But yeah, whatever it is that you can think of doing, you can pretty much do with any engine. It's just all about your resolve rate. Yeah. Problem solving rate. So everybody that's saying, oh, this engine can't do this, the engine can't do that, they need to come out and update, create an update to give us the ability to do this and all of that. That's just them being insufficient in what they're able to do. This is why them going to the Eichmann engine or whatever engine they went to, they still ain't doing anything. Who is doing anything right now? All you see is a bunch of lousy ass Marvel vs. Capcom ripoffs. Everybody wants to be Capcom. Some people want to be SNK, but the majority here in the US, everybody want to be Capcom. And all of they shit for Capcom, they all those ripoffs, all of them suck. Majority of all of them suck. Trash. No matter what engine is on. You download it on any engine. Shit's hard.
Let's go.
Because people learn a little bit of what they learn, a tad bit of programming, they get happy, jump out their shoes and shit, start trying to create stuff. It'd be a heap of garbage. Because they don't have any problem solving skills. No problem solving skills. Resolve rate is terrible. Terrible execution. But they got a hell of an imagination, but they don't have the competence to make it come true. When it comes to doing something that's require hard work, they're not able to do it. That's why they say, oh, this is a workaround, that's a workaround. Oh, you did that with a workaround. You had to do this, you had to do that. And ain't no such thing as a workaround. It's either you're going to do it or you're not. That's it. Don't nobody care how it was done. Like Sabastian was trying to say, oh yeah, you do got the splash effects working, but it's not universal. It's not true stage effects. You can't add background controllers to stages, yada, 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 yada. Do you think the average person that's looking at this stuff, that want to use it and enjoy it, do you think they're going to be able to determine whether or not the programming was on the character or in the actual stage itself? No, they're not going to be able to make that distinction because they can give two shits. They just want to see effects in that style. That's all they want to see. They don't care if it's on a character, if it's on a stage, if it's on anything. That shit could be written on your goddamn forehead. They don't give a shit. People trying to play it, dog. That's what people came to see. They wanted to see it, download it, play it. They see this water splashing like this. That's what they want when they play. They're not trying to hear. Oh, they got to be on they got to be playing directly from the stage. Is it running off a background controller? That's what Sebastian said. They're not going to say no shit like that. They're going to be like, oh, that's sick. Look at how that water splashing. Look at how he got the Tekken 7 music on the stage. Far in. Tekken 7 themes. You can turn it on and off at will. That's cool. Speed it up at will, slow it down at will. Pause menus at will. You can do all of that at will. They talking about continue screens and all of this. Let's bring out the continue screen real quick. Let me get out of here.
I've been waiting for this. I got the picture. Yeah, I see.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Feel the calm before the storm as the round
Call
begins.
screens on my characters, which is simple. It's only a 5-minute job. The beauty of programming is once you program one thing, you don't have to do it again. You can simply copy and paste it, or you can have a program automatically administer the code into all the places that you want it to be instantly. But this is my pause menu. Simple pause menu that I made. Here's the standard pause menu here. You can see where it says pause up the top. That's the pause menu that comes with the program. That's hard coded. Here's my pause menu that I coded myself. Well, it's not a pause menu, it's just a pause. But if I want to, I can add a menu in it if I want to. This is my EX Chem right here.
The art of the combination attack.
Not going to see no Chem out there like mine.
Beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack.
So hit up the Program Academy if you want to learn how to do stuff like that. Or
Beautiful exampling the art of the
design
combination attack.
characters that you're trying to learn ideas. I could do an EX unget some to a right stance. Get up into a right stance on EX. EX drive break and kick. I've seen that like that before. Why? Because they don't know how to do stuff.
Beautiful exampling the art
Not
of
saying I'm so smart. They don't know. Basic stuff like that. They'll tell you, you gotta go to another engine to be able to do it. EX Yenzo.
beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack.
You got his running kick. Oh yeah, and also I created a slow motion for my pause. Pause screen. I can either go in slow mo or just go in pause. But I was just messing around with it, seeing what else I could do with it, how far I could take it. But if I wanted a menu to be here, I could put a menu if I wanted to. There.
Beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack.
EX double Deshide. Double Deshide off the concept. Chain combo.
Beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack.
No, this is not. Hot's character's gonna do stuff this sick.
Beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack. Beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack.
But I wanted to show the pause menu.
Beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack.
Running kick, kick off the beginning of his air attacks, or just kick you, anything.
Beautiful exampling the art of the combination attack.
Always all great. Always fabulous. And this actually programmed into CBS 2 came out by Waruzaki. That's what this stuff is programmed into.
Beautiful example in the art of the combination
As you can
attack.
see with the activation. Core 98 activation. He goes into the alpha mode. Waru's character.
Example in the art of the combination attack.
Yeah, it's all in what you know, how good you are, how well you can think. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. If you put your mind to. But I'll leave y'all with that. The Academy is every Saturday. So I'm gonna leave a link to my Discord in this live. And if you're interested in learning something, you can pop up Saturday. And we can see what we can do, work from there. And I'm out in the stream.